Are you looking for a map? They have them here.
They do, okay.
Well. Huh? Are they out? Oh, wait.
They're right here.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Before you guys do your hike, would one of you be interested in doing an interview? I have a hobby where I chat with random people for 5 minutes, and I like to record the talk. The talk might blow your mind.
What's it about?
It's really about what you want to talk about. I ask people if they hold a belief that they really think is true, like karma, or God, or ghosts, or something like that, or a political thing. And I just ask questions to understand how you think it's true. Sometimes by the end of the 5-minute talk, the person is less confident in the belief at the end of 5 minutes even.
I'm trying to think of something I believe. Like,
are you okay if I record y'all?
I'm like a nihilist.
Oh, are you?
I believe in things, because I don't.
Yeah.
Yes, sure. It's
what
not going on like the internet or anything.
I was going to put it on my YouTube channel if it's okay. Do you want to do the talk first and then tell me at the end if you want me to blur your face or?
Oh, you can put it on.
You're awesome. You're awesome.
Yeah, you don't care.
I'm Anthony. What's your first name?
Emily.
Hi. Thanks for talking with me.
You're welcome.
Are you getting ready to do a hike?
Well, a moderate walk.
Yeah, you'll love it. The trail is really cool.
I'm from New York, so I want to see what the Texas wilderness has to offer.
Oh, you're gonna experience it for sure.
I
Yeah.
saw it online. It seemed like the right place to go. There was like staircases and bridges.
Yeah,
and,
there's like these. They
different
kind of
things.
like they dig into the hills and they put these logs down and you kind of climb up them. It's really
It
cool.
is. It's a lot like the crossings then in Albany.
Oh, okay.
There's Pine Bush or something in Albany.
I don't know much about New York.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never been there. And what brings you to San Antonio? This cat, huh? Okay. Hi. All right. So let's chat for 5. Yeah, what belief do you hold, Emily, that you really think is true that we can unpack in 5 minutes?
I don't know. It's difficult. I'm trying to think. You had mentioned religion, politics. I guess we could go with the religion idea.
Okay.
I firmly believe that religion is false. That there is, like, it's spirituality is what people should have, and that religion itself is false. Just because of the way they make up all these new religions and they tell you what you should and shouldn't do, and I feel like it should be something that's your belief, what you believe in.
Oh.
It's hard to explain, like...
Do you have a belief that you really think is true that's not religion, but is like supernatural? Like, do you really think there's a God? Or?
No, I really believe that there's not. Because there's, I don't know, yeah, I don't believe in God, I don't believe in the devil, I don't believe in any of that. It's kind of it's a weird thing, like, they live their life in fear that some big guy is going to judge them. And depending on how well you've lived your life, oh, if you get a tattoo, that means you're no longer believe. How does me inking my body have anything to do with my faith? Like, that's a personal thing, it shouldn't be dictated by a God, or like Catholicism when they go to confess their sins to a priest, whatever, father.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just confess it to God himself, like talk to him? Why do you need a middleman? And then the Scientology, and then they come up with all these different, I don't know, I just don't believe in religion. I don't buy into it.
How certain are you that there's no God on a scale from 0 to 100? 0% is, I have all doubt. No confidence at all. It's all questions that the God exists. 100%, no doubt, and all confidence, I know the God exists.
Say 0. God does not exist. I'm confident in that, and I've had people ask me, like, if you did get into heaven and God was there, what would you say? I'd be like, fuck you, and I'd leave. I'd walk out. Because if it did turn out that he did exist, I still won't believe in him. I can't buy into that logic and the whole creation of Earth and everything. With all that I've seen and experienced and the differences of people, it can't be that a God poofed out the air in the world and created us all. And
it's absolutely impossible to that a God could exist.
Yeah, I don't believe in, not even like the Greek mythology gods. They're all just stories. It's like the Book of Telephone.
What evidence would you accept to change your mind that the God actually did exist?
See, that's the thing, is I don't think there is evidence that would prove it enough. Because there's too much other evidence that, okay, well, how about this? Yeah, but what about this and that? So for every, evidentiary, I don't know the right words to use. For every, I've had a lot of friends with theology discussions, and I always go to them with I don't believe in this. How can you believe in this?
Yeah.
And they always, try to prove a point with asking me a question about, well, how do you explain this? to make it seem like God does exist. But then there's 3 more things that would combat that and prove that he didn't exist. And I don't know, if I get really into it and have like an hour or so long conversation, then it starts getting, you get deeper into it. But in all the conversations I've ever had, there's never been any kind of proof or question that's made me go, oh, wait, okay, maybe he does exist. Maybe, no.
Nobody's been able to present it to you now, but what would you accept?
I guess if somebody who I knew died, came back, and was like, hey, so, you know, God let me come down for a pass or something. It would have to be something absolutely crazy and asinine like that. Like, absolutely impossible, could not ever happen to prove it. But again, things like that, I just...
If a close friend died, came back, and said, Emily, I was there, I saw this God, I know it's true, you would move up from the 0 to what number?
Probably like 10, because he could be full of crap. You know, he could be trying to mess with me. I'm not really sure. But yeah, probably go up to like a 10. I still wouldn't be positive, but I'd give it a, okay, maybe he does. Because it could be something supernatural. It could be, I don't know, it could be alien. Like aliens that sent down a person that just looks like my friend. So it might not even be my friend. It might not have even been dead. It's an alien in my friend's body. Because if you want to break into God exists, then that means like all this other stuff could exist. So it's really complicated, and I think I'd just rather not believe. Because it's easier. It just doesn't make sense that
It's easier.
this is all from God. It doesn't make any sense to me.
It's easier to not believe in a God than to believe in a God? Is that what you're saying?
In a way, because if you believe, then that means you're living your life according to what this person has dictated is okay for you to do. You know, he gives you your rules, he tells you what you can and cannot do, and he allows you to come into the kingdom of heaven or whatnot. So, yeah, rather than trying to, like, buy into it, I just kind of find my own spirituality. I don't believe in anything, really. I'd like to, but I haven't found anything that I really mesh with that feels right.
But it sounds like you would be open to listening to somebody that would say that they have sufficient evidence.
Yeah, because I like to banter with those who believe in it, because I like the idea and I want to know more about how can you people buy into religion. What makes you buy into it? Because I just don't, I don't believe it or see it, so I want to know. I want to prove it to me. Make me believe, kind of a thing.
Are people that are 100% certain of something also open to changing their minds, like you are?
It depends on the person, I guess, and their level of stubbornness. I try to remember, like, nothing is set in stone. Nothing lasts forever, so things can change. And your opinion of a person can change. You know, what's right and wrong can change, and everyone has a different moral altitude, so it depends on the person.
But for you, Emily, if there was any chance that you could be mistaken on it and you're open to changing your mind, would 100% certainty in saying that you know there's no God be the most accurate spot to be?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
Well, if someone's 100% sure they know it, and once you know something, you don't need to find anything else to change your mind. But
Okay.
But it sounds like you're saying that if one of your theology friends or your friend died and came back to life, that you would be open to it and listen to it. So if someone's really open to listening to something, would 100% certainty be the most accurate spot to be?
I suppose not. Because if there is room for leeway, then it wouldn't be a complete 100. I still don't buy into it. But yes, I see your point. If it's 100% certain, then you wouldn't have any question as to, okay, could it be real? Could you prove it to me? Because no, I don't. You can't prove it to me. It doesn't exist. It's not real, no matter what. Like I said, I'd like someone to make me believe. Someone to actually bring the proof, and then maybe. But yeah, no, I'm not buying into it. Our 5 minutes is up, isn't it?
It's been 5. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Can I give you a card before you go?
Sure.
It's got my email on it.
Does it have your website for the address for the YouTube?
If you email me, I'll send you the link.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
I really enjoyed speaking with you.
Not a problem. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit schleb there.
Did you just get into San Antonio?
A couple days ago.
Okay.
So it was the first day out in the humid heat.
It's not normally this humid. It's just because it rained last night and this morning, I think. So.
Okay.
Yeah. It's only going to just get hot.
Shadiness of the day.
You'll enjoy that part of it.
All right. Thank you.
I really enjoyed it.
Have a good day.
You too, Emily. Bye-bye.